Hello there, and welcome to day 63 of the 100 Days Python Programming Challenge. My name is Fumi. Have you ever wondered what is the difference between a Python expression and a Python statement? If you have, then you're in luck because today I would be talking about Python expression and Python statements, explaining individual concepts and showing you the differences between expressions and statements. So, to the screen. Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 63. I almost said 53. We're in 63 of 100 Days Python Programming Challenge, and today's topic is Python expressions and statements. You might have heard me use the word expression, statement. You've wondered that what is it? So in this video, we will be going through it. What is statement? What is expressions? What are their differences? How do we use them in loops and in functions and so on and so forth? So first thing, expressions is anything in Python that produces a value. So when you think of a piece of code that the Python evaluates and gives you an answer, that is an expression. So if you have, for example, 2 plus 3, that is an expression. While a statement is a complete instruction that Python can execute. So think of something that does something like create a variable, printing text, or controlling the flow of a program. That is a statement. So let me show you examples of statements. So when we have variables, we are assigning a number, a string, or something to a variable. That is a statement. So this is an assignment statement because it's a complete instruction that a program can execute. We're assigning this to this. It is complete. This is the variable. This is its value. This is a statement. Other examples of statements are using the function call statement. For example, when we have our print function, this is, you see, it's complete. You don't have to add anything to it, you don't have to do anything. It's a complete instruction that Python can execute. Also, we have our conditional statement, that is our if statement. Our if statement is in the name, if statement. It's an instruction that Python can execute. So it is complete. If x is greater than 5, print x is greater than 5. Complete instruction. Another example is if we have a loop statement, our for loops. This is our for loop. This is also a statement. So now that we have seen examples of statements, what are now examples of expressions? Expression is just going to be something like 5 plus 3. This is an expression. It is a combination of values and variables and operators that evaluate to a single value. This is an expression. A single value, like just having, like for example, just having 43, this is an expression. Or having a boolean expression like this is also an expression. Or just string concatenation is also an expression. You can see clearly the difference, that this is complete, x equals to 10, complete. But 5 plus 3, there's no equal to, not complete. 43 is just there, x less than 5. So that's kind of like the difference between expressions and statements. Expression produces a value and they are often part of a statement. Why a statement does something and it might use expressions as part of them. So expressions are like the ingredients, while statements are the recipes that tells you how to use those ingredients to make stuff. So if you want to bake a cake, expressions are your egg mix and milk and flour. Why statement is now the recipes that tells you how to use those ingredients to bake a cake. So you can see that in our statement we have expressions. Expressions makes up the statement. So statement performs an action while an expression produces a value. So now let me show you expressions in statements. Would be this: our 5 plus 3 is an expression, and our x equals to 5 plus 3 is a statement. And also This is also an expression, and then having it together in the print is a statement. So what are the types of statements that we have? We have our assignment statements. That is, you're using a value, you're assigning a value to a variable. So every time we have this, this is an assignment statement. We are using it to assign a value to a variable. And also our conditional statement, those are statements. Remember, expressions are in statements, while statement is used to perform an action, while expression produces a value. So you remember that this, if we have just age is greater than 18, it is an expression. But when we then have it together, we're using it to perform an action based on the condition. It is a statement. We also have like loops. Showed loops earlier in the beginning of statements. So this is another example of a loop. Remember to learn about loops, functions, and everything, because this is not a tutorial about that. It's just showing you the difference between expressions and statements. There are videos that talks about that talks about loops, that talks about functions. So if that's what you want to learn, you should check out the video. So this is example of a loop statement complete. If it's just 5, it's an expression, but having everything together, it's a statement. And also for functions, we use it to also call functions. And this is also expressions in our statements. So now we can have mixing of expressions and statements together. So we'll show you how to do it in loops and also with functions that have mixing expressions and statements. So this is our assignment statement, and this is our expression inside a conditional statement. This is an expression, but then it is inside a conditional statement, and this is our print statement. So we have our statement, we have this is just can be just an expression, and then this also can be just an expression, and then having it together we have a statement. And also in loops, we can also have that. Not get confused about it. Just remember, statement, complete instruction that Python can execute, expression, anything that produces a value. See, 1 to the power of 2 would produce a value, but having it all together, the program is executing something. Python is executing something. And then functions with expressions and statements. This is an expression inside the return statement, and this is an assignment statement, and this is a function call statement. So today I hope you've learned the differences of expressions and statements. Expressions are ingredients, while statements are the recipes that tells you how to use those ingredients to make something. Let me know if you have questions. That is it for this video. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, and leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, the link to the Jupyter Notebook is in the description. See you tomorrow.